I I needed to write something in order to kind of survive the difficulty of parenting. The idea that we should have kids to make us happy is a new idea. You know, Americans specifically used to have kids to raise good citizens, to have someone to help out on the family farm or in the family store. So this idea that we should have kids for the joy of it because they're going to make our lives complete is new, and I think that it is unrealistic. I think there is a stigma attached to mothers who kind of are honest about, not just about how difficult it is parenting. Everyone talks about how difficult parenting is, but if they don't get joy from it all the time, or if they don't feel the way about their child they thought they were going to feel, that definitely has a stigma attached to it. I think my book is different in that it's kind of an anti-parenting book. I think a lot of books that are out there about parenting are very much how-tos, and not just how-tos, but like how to create the perfect child, how to create like the perfect parenting situation, the perfect birth situation. And my book kind of assumes that there's no such thing as perfect. I think changing the stigma against women who choose not to have kids is going to require this tremendous cultural shift, because right now the default assumption is parenthood, especially for women. You know, the expectation is that you not only want kids, you like crave kids. Well, why have kids? Why have kids at all if you're not going to ... Why have kids if you're not going to breastfeed them? Why have kids if you're not going to stay at home with them? Why have kids if you're not going to, you know, completely center your world around this tiny human being? So there's all sorts of ways that we manage to ask that question. I think what's great about the question is that everyone has their own answer. You know, my answer is that I have a really smart, funny 2-year-old who's also occasionally a pain in the ass, and that's enough of an answer for me. Why Have Kids by Jessica Valenti.